flag dropped. Blue flag taken.
Alright, so we got predictions?
Red flag returned.
Are we live?
Yes.
All right, hey everybody, welcome to the World Doom League Winter.
Hello?
There goes our
Oh
intro.
shit, dude! I'm sorry. I heard the stream start and I thought you repeated. Hey, we got predictions. I thought. I was like, am I being okay? Anyway.
What a start!
Yeah. All right. Here we go. Week 1, first game of the season. BST, the best ever. Returning Captain Ross King against returning Captain Zakin, returning after a very long layoff with the Berserker Packers. This is going to be the first game of the season. And we'll talk a little bit more about the teams in a second. But predictions, I'm saying best ever. The board seems to unanimously agree that best ever will sweep this game. Nobody picked the Berserker Packers, actually. So, what do you guys think tonight here?
Yeah, well, I predicted a BST win, but closer than people think, based on practices that I've seen. And we got some action here.
Yep, and Infer's already looks like he's going to put one in. One thing I will say is, you know, these are two pretty decent teams. Although Berserker Packers, the only team to make a trade so far this season, they traded for Stark, who is in the game right now. Traded with the Giant Pea Shooters in return for Denzoa. They sent Denzoa to GPS, and Stark is starting this game. Most of the practices that I saw, BSK actually played a lineup of Zakin, Our Hero, and Halloween. So it's interesting to see that they're incorporating their newly acquired Stark into this lineup this week. So right now, BST is up 1-0.
One thing you'll notice that BST does really well is they communicate so well on mid, offense, and D that it allows them to play really aggressively and get flags out often like they just did.
Almost didn't cap it.
Yeah, so
Flag returned.
let's talk about the lineups of these teams real quick. Zakin, the captain, returning as a captain in the league for the first time since Season 3, which was not a great season for him. But he's said that he's ready to get back in and win some games. So Zakin's the captain. He drafted Our Hero, who was on the unfortunately winless SXP last season. However, he did show some glimpses of some good stuff. Dosu, also known as Halloween, is on BSK, another great player, and Stark. So BSK did not a lot of star power there, but pretty solid across the board. On the other side, we got best ever, led by Ross King. This is the 3rd season that he has led this team. Both seasons that he captained, he finished in 1st place. He spent most of his draft money on Infer this season, who had a great rookie campaign last year. Grabbed Legion, and Our Hero is out actually for BSK. It looks like BSK is going to get back in this game here.
That was nice.
2-1 with 7 minutes and 20 seconds to go, so a ton of time on the clock. Legion returning this season after being gone for a little while. He's a veteran. Pretty much a 3rd, more or less. And BST's 4th is the Myonic Dona, who is not in attendance tonight.
And Our Hero, man, is putting in work early, looking really good, dude. And that's one of the things that I said in my prediction, and why I thought this is going to be closer than some people thought, because he's been looking really good in practice.
And actually, Our Hero took the flag across there. BSK had a little bit of a breakdown probably in comms because they didn't get the return and they let BST return the flag. So with that, best ever goes up 3-1 over the Berserker Packers here in the 1st round. The first game of the winter 2018 season, 9th WDL season. Infer has his hands on the flag again. He makes the jump to the top area, and he is holding the flag, waiting for the go-ahead from his team. And there it is. He's straight out and across, and Infer is just shredding the Berserker Packers defense right now.
He made a really critical shot at mid. Just one shot at Stark, who was waiting for him. That's gotta hurt.
And with the Berserker Packers getting down so quickly in this game already, 4-1 in just 4 minutes, you have to wonder if we're going to see a lineup change if they can't turn it around this round.
Yeah, like I said, man, Dosu was playing really well in practices this week, so I would not be surprised to see him in. Maybe him and our hero, because like you said, that was the lineup that we saw in practice this week that was giving a lot of people a hard time.
And things have kind of slowed down a little bit here, but Infer has his hand on the flag, and he is
missed the window jump,
reaching mid with ease most of the time. They do stop him here. We're at the halfway mark, 5 minutes in. Best ever up, 4-1. Thus far, it looks like in the points, Stark looking a little bit rusty.
He's looking like he's having trouble putting pressure on.
He's out now. Ooh,
and Ross King rolls him, and they're just going to put this first round away.
Yeah.
Best ever comes out, firing on all cylinders. They are not messing around. They let up one score early, but they bounce back and put them on the ropes. So Best ever is going to go into the second round here with a victory.
Here comes Halloween.
And now we're going to see the lineup that we saw in practice all week with those two, Zakin and our hero. Now you're going to have to wonder, is Halloween going to be able to play the level they need, coming in a little bit cold compared to the other 5 players in this game?
And if he does, what does that mean for the future of this team? Is Stark going to get Wally pipped, if you will?
I don't think most of our viewers will understand such a reference.
We'll take it one round at a time.
And Infer is gone. So Infer coming off a very, very strong rookie campaign from Brazil. He is looking very sharp tonight already.
Yeah, no kidding.
I stepped away. How did the first round end?
5-1.
5-1.
BST.
My boy Dozy to get some flags, baby.
Flag return.
Yeah, blue continues to get 2 into red's base at the same time and get away with it. You know, red.
I don't like that chase D tactic. It's hard on this map.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now our hero, he has an opportunity here if his team moves up, but you'll see that all 3 best ever players are posted up and waiting for the return. They're putting a lot of emphasis on flag returns. Instead of letting them go out and go for offense, they all stop to make sure that the flag did not breach the mid.
Which, on a choke point map like this, it's kind of the way I think you want to go. Because once that flag gets across your mid, you're kind of doomed. Like if you're trying to run, you know, into their base and grab a flag, obviously the D kind of has the advantage there. And if he frags you and you weren't at mid to stop the flag carrier, you're just done. If you got a nice little choke point there, I think it's smartest to just do what Infer just did right there and just turn around, like stop, turn around, hold it, just be that stopgap. Because there's no other way he can go.
And truly, that's a communication thing. You know.
Yep.
At this point, Ross King, he's been doing this continuously for a couple seasons. He's also, you know, a major player in a fairly successful clan, I would say. So he has some experience calling plays, trying to set people up. Zakin, you know, he's going to have to get back into the groove of getting his players organized. Now, our hero has a great run here.
Oh! I don't know who made that shot on Infer, but Infer was hanging around in base. Sorry. Trying to get that return, and somebody just blew him away out of nowhere.
Very efficient return and score right after it, too.
Yeah, and you're already seeing that this lineup is just playing a lot better. They practice with this lineup most of the week. A lot less flags going out. They're letting our hero have some room to run and do his thing.
Yeah, much more in sync. Like the mid and offense working together.
Yeah, and you know, an interesting thing about the Berserker Packers, their entire lineup right now, no Americans. They have a Canadian, a Brazilian, and a Mexican. We're going to see that a couple times this season where, for the first time in a long time, there's not going to be Americans on teams, certain teams.
Right, we have QMP, a team made entirely out of Europeans, if I'm...
Yep.
It is a world league.
It's true, and it's showing the reach of the WDL.
No, worldwide.
What about Black Doom Elite?
Red flag return.
Tim, what?
So Infer's got
Infer with a nice touch.
here. This is going to be a... But, you know, Berserker Packers are really locking down the defense this game. Dosu being slotted into the lineup, they're really gelling a lot better on this map at this point.
Infer playing the fence there.
Now our hero, hard to get out because, like we said earlier, you know, Best Ever's method is to basically all turn around when their flag gets out towards mid.
Look at that shot though on the deep. Oh my god. He came in with a pistol and almost made it all the way out. Was that a... Did he pick up the shotgun on the way out, or was that a pistol juke to get the D to think he didn't have a shotgun? I don't know if anybody was watching that, but that was potentially kind of awesome.
Oh, now Infer making a... See, Infer was going to make a big play there.
Yep.
But our hero did the right thing. Kind of copying what Best Ever's doing, turned around, got the return, although he was in the enemy base.
Well,
now they're getting a lot of pressure right here. Best Ever's running one in, and they just got pushed back. But a lot better showing so far from the Packers this game.
Yeah, the conflicts that happen at mid.
Now Zakin is out. And in the standoff, Infer with their flag hits him. Both flags go back to the stand.
Yeah, sometimes you'll have a flag standoff at mid, and I don't know. It seems like it's one of the ways in which this map can be kind of random. You know, whatever happens there can lead to really unfortunate scores if both teams end up trying to like cover their runner and return the flag at the same time.
Now Halloween has his hands on the flags. Best Ever is playing a great defense here. Berserker Packers are trying their best to push in and make something happen. There's plenty of time. Got 3.5 minutes remaining here.
Our hero at mid.
Our hero has crossed mid, but here is Infer pulling up on his run.
Yeah, two BST players are just waiting for him.
And now two Best Ever players are in the base. And Infer is on his way out.
Flag dropped. Blue flag returned.
And what Best Ever's doing here is they're double teaming Berserker Packers defense by attacking from two different sides, drawing Zach into one side and hitting with the other after he's already been injured.
Yeah, super tough to defend against.
Blue flag drop. Flag return.
And that's where the communication comes in. You know, as D at that point, you should already be yelling out, you know, I'm going to need help, get back if you can. Oh, hero out untouched.
And Rosking also out. And Rosking walks it right through. I mean, Best Ever is just shredding the Berserker Packers in mid. And just like that, they find themselves down 4-1 again. Quite a hill to climb here. Our hero hitting a couple walls on the way out. Tried their best to train it there.
He's consistently getting to mid, but there's just not the support there. They're not winning those battles at mid.
That's it.
And that's going to do it.
And just like that, best ever puts the Berserker Packers down 5-1, 5-1, and they are 4 points up, leading the
Good
league.
game.
Week
Good
1
game.
here.
Is this the
2 more
first game?
games we played. We have tomorrow night is what is tomorrow night's game?
Yo, I
6
just want to say
o'clock.
it's good to be back, Ralph.
Yeah, it is.
Give me
good
a
to
little
be back.
cheers. Nice.
Hey.
Dude.
This is the first game, or is there another one?
This is the
I
first
spilled my
game.
beer a little bit.
Have another game coming up tomorrow night and 2 games on Sunday. The schedule is available on doomleague.org. Thanks everybody for watching.